it's on YouTube.
Oh, they won't be able to
Yeah,
get it.
yep. It's only on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well,
Good afternoon and welcome into another production of W7 Productions. This time coming to you from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Finally able to get another game under our belts here up in the north. Manitowoc Lincoln Ships, they come in 2-1 overall, 2-0 in FRCC play. They will take on the Tritons of Notre Dame. They come in 0-3, 0-3 in conference play. A little bit of rebuilding going on here in the Triton softball program. They will start 5 freshmen. And taking a look down the extended roster, 6 freshmen total on the roster, 4 sophomores, and as mentioned, 5 in the starting lineup. So we got the dugout cams going on. Notre Dame enjoying that a little bit. We are a couple minutes away here from national anthem and starting lineups. No PA system on here, so not sure if we're going to have a national anthem and starting lineups. Home plate meeting is underway here. So we'll keep it right here, see if we get warm-ups going in first pitch. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin. back here leading things off for the Ships will be their shortstop, number 3, Kaylee Ensorge. And she'll take strike 1 outside corner. In the circle today for the Tritons, number 33, Jack Zacharias. Get the scoreboard up for y'all here. We got 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the first, just joining us. And that one ripped into right field. And it's just going to be a single here for Ensorge to lead things off here. So to lead off batter of the game aboard for the Ships, and that will bring up number 5, Jordan Riley. Riley squares. She'll take ball 1, throw down the second. Safely in there with the stolen base is Kaylee Ensorge. That one lifted center field. Going to be hauled in by our good buddy, Megan Gelb. So finally getting some W7 time. Always love seeing that. She put in a lot of time behind the camera for us during the basketball season. Now getting her due time here on W7 in the spring. So 1 out, 1 aboard for the pitcher, Karina Sorensen. And that one in the dirt, check swing. Can you say she didn't go? So they're going to say she didn't go around. So Corona ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Runner down at third is leadoff batter, number 3, Kaylee Ensorge. So Karina looking to help herself out here now, quickly 3-0. Zacharias looking to battle back. So Sorensen turns, squares the bunt, no intention there. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Sun starting to come out here from behind the clouds in Green Bay. That'll warm things up for at least a little while. And the 1-out walk drawn by Sorensen. So now runners first and third for the cleanup batter, number 7, Lizzie Steeps. Steeves turns bunt, nothing there. And Sorensen easily into second. So now, runner second and third, 1 out for the cleanup batter, Lizzie Steeves. She hits one right up the middle. Heck of a job getting out of the way there from Sorensen. And on the throwing error, Around to third will go Steves. So Steves, a 2 RBI single right back up the middle. She takes second and third on the throw home. And very quickly, 2-0 lead here for the Ships in the top of the first. So now 1 out, number 21, Mariah Kranick, center fielder. She'll step into the box. Big swing and a miss there from Kranick. That'll leave him the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs already in off the bat of Lizzie Steves, who stands at third base. In the circle, the junior, Jacqueline Zacharias. She bounces that one in there. Now 3 balls, 1 strike to the center fielder, Maria Kranick. And she pounds that one in the dirt, just foul. So now full count here. And she takes strike 3 right at the top of the strike zone. So now 2 down. And runner still on third for Delaney Granger, the catcher. Two down, runner at third. Delaney pounds that one to the shortstop, bare hands, picks up, and across the diamond. So 2 runs on 2 hits for the Ships. And we head to the bottom of the first. You're watching W7 presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here in Green Bay, 2-0 lead for the Ships. They scored 2 runs on 2 hits. Left a runner on in the top of the first. We head now to the bottom of the first, and leading things off for the Tritons will be their shortstop, Carissa Peters. And she takes strike 1. In the circle this afternoon for the Ships is Karina Sorensen. And that one pounded between third and shorts. So Peters safely aboard with a leadoff single. That'll bring up third baseman Ella Gelb. Ella squares offer. Strike 1. And the count now 1-1. Sorensen working the corner there, unable to get the call. And she pounds that one down the third base line. Nicely done by Caitlin Moore. Up across the diamond for Moore. So the sacrifice for Gelb goes 5-3. Now runner at second base for the pitcher, Jacqueline Zacharias. And she'll take ball up high. That one off the top of the glove. And over to third goes Peters on the pass ball. So now the opening run for the Tritons just 60 feet away in the form of Peters. Zacharias looking to help her own cause here at the plate. So now 3 balls, 1 strike here to Zacharias. 3-0 count there. Zacharias taking all the way. And nicely job there. Hips behind the runner down the first base. It'll drive in Peters. So Zacharias able to pick up the RBI there in that at bat. Now 2 outs away for Maddie Hiltz. And Hiltz swings through that one. And very quickly 0-2. Hiltz, one of the 5 freshmen here, and then starting lineup for the Tritons here this afternoon. Game number 4 on the year for them. And Hiltz goes down looking. And after 1, it is Manitowoc 2, Notre Dame 1. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda, where they put the pop in Wisconsin.
jolly good soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
I can tell by the way you're looking at me, girl. I wanna make love in this club. Wanna make love in this club. Yeah, in this club. Oh.
Back here in Green Bay, 2-1 lead for the Ships over the Tritons. We head to the top of the second, and leading things off for the Ships will be their first baseman, Olivia Conkle. She takes strike one. And she pounds that one through the 5-6 hole, so safely aboard is Conkle to lead things off. So back-to-back innings here to start things off for the Ships. They have the leadoff batter aboard. That'll bring up the third baseman, Caitlin Moore. And safely in the second base is Conkle. So 0-1 to Moore. No real thought there to actually lay the bunt down, just a little eye candy to get in the way of the catcher. And she's under that one. That one popped out of play. Conkle at second after a leadoff single. Moore hits behind the runner and up and with it over to first base. 4-3 on the putout. Conkle able to advance to third. So nice job of hitting with 2 strikes there by Moore. Able to hit behind Conkle, get her over to third. That'll bring up the 9 batter, the designated player, Kendra Weck. And she takes ball 1 up high. So Weck ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Zacharias has been at the top of that strike zone so far through the first 2 innings, unable to get it down into the strike zone. When she has, Ships have been able to get a bat on it. Good enough for 3 hits so far today. And a couple of runs. So Weck draws the 1-out walk. Now runners first and third. As we roll back to the top of the lineup for number 3, Kaylee Ansorge. So Kaylee squares, taking all the way there on that one. But down to second goes Weck. So now second and third here for Ansorge. See if she can't drive in a pair. So Zacharias heading the count, no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. This is the big out here of the inning. That one roped down, the line off the fence. Zacharias had Ansorge way out in front. So see if she can come here with something a little off speed, put her away. Climbs the ladder, nothing there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ansorge looking to work her way back into the count. That one lifted foul behind us. And we'll do it again. Two down the count. And Ansorge does a nice job working the count back to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the leadoff batter here in the second. That one ripped down left field line, just foul. So a loud strike. We'll redo it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner second and third. Weck at second. Conkle on third. Ansorge looking to find her way back on base for the second time today. And that one lifted out in the right center field. That one is going to go all the way to the fence. 2 runs easily in. Ansorge the third. Coach is going to send her last minute. Throw came to third. And it's a in the park home run for the leadoff batter, Kaylee Ansorge. So 5-1 now the lead for the Ships here, top of the second. Jordan Riley pounds one down the third base line. Nice job coming up with it. Ella Gelb. So now 2 outs, and in the box will step the pitcher, Karina Sorensen. And she takes strike outside corner. And back down to Gelb. She comes up with that one. Been sure-handed over there has been Ella. So 5-3 on the put out for Riley and Sorensen. And it was 3 runs on 2 hits. The in-the-park home run by Kaylee Ansorge, the big crooked number that goes up on the board. We head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here in Green Bay, we head to the bottom of the second. It's a 5-1 lead here for Notre Dame, or for Manitowoc, leading things off in the bottom of the second will be the second baseman, Ava Massey. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. The leadoff batter in the bottom of second for the Tritons in the form of Massey. Oh, and Massey takes strike 3, a bit upstairs. The last 2 have been, but nonetheless, Massey down on strikes to open the bottom of the second. So that'll bring up Skylar Schultz, the right fielder. That one lifted foul out of play. So very quickly, no balls, 2 strikes here to Skylar. And Corona, 1-2-3, gets Schultz down on strikes. So a nice inning going here for Corona. Sorensen. After getting those 3 runs in the top of the second. In support. Corona doing a nice job getting the first 2 down on strikes. And quickly ahead, no balls, 1 strike here to number 28 center fielder Megan Gelb. And Gelb's going to lift that one out to the shortstop. Easy catch there. For and Sorge. So we head to the top of the third. It is Manitowoc 5, Notre Dame 1. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin. That is Lizzie Steves leading things off. Triple off the left field fence. Trying to work on some camera work here, and almost ended up with two different calls down there at third base. Both umpires a little bit out of position. But a leadoff triple for Steves. So she's on base for the second time this afternoon. And that one is lifted to the right field. That one's going to one-hop the fence for Chronic. And she's around second. She's going to be at third. And it's back-to-back triples for the Ships. That'll bring up the catcher, Delaney Granger. And she takes up high. And she goes right back up the middle. That one unable to be cut off by Gelb. Around second comes Granger, nobody there. And so a stand-up double for Delaney. So 7-1 the lead here for the Ships in the top of the third. Still nobody out. Zacharias looking for the first out of the inning. And that one hits center field, and under is Gelb. So first out of the inning comes in the form of Olivia Conkle. That will bring up the third baseman, Caitlin Moore. So we're going to get a courtesy runner out there. It's going to be number 13, Molly Bailey, will courtesy run for the catcher, Granger, out at second base. See if we can't get the attention of the Ships here in their dugout. All right, back to the game. Caitlin Moore, third baseman, she'll step into the box. First pitch swinging right back up the middle. And around third. No throw coming. And safely in is, I just forgot to write the courtesy runner down, Molly Bailey. So Bailey makes it 8-1, Ships. Now runner on first for the designated player, number 12, Kendra Weck. So that one fouled off. So back to first will go Moore. Weck squares again. This time she does get it down. Miscommunication there between Gelb and Zacharias. Around second comes Moore, and Moore is under the tag. So a nice bunt there by Weck created a confusion between Gelb and Zacharias. Late throw down the first and unable to get across the diamond of the third on Moore. So now back to the top of the lineup, third inning here, and Ann Sorge make her third appearance at the plates. Last time she roped one out to right center field for an in-the-park home run. Update the scoreboard here. Runners first and third. On first is Weck. On third is Moore. At the plate is Ann Sorge with an 8-1 lead. Here in the top of third, she goes right back up the middle. And that will score Moore and Weck. And now on the throwing error from Gelb, Ann Sorge around the third. So a single from Ann Sorge. She takes advantage of the throwing error. Gets all the way over to third, and it's now 10-1 Ships here in the third. And she goes right back up the middle. And safely in is Ann Sorge for the third time this game. So still just one out. Now in a 11-1 lead here for the Ships as they bat in the top of the third. And this will be Sorensen. Riley safely in there. So a stolen base for Riley. And she's aboard for the first time tonight. Sorensen now the 9th batter up in this half of the inning for the Ships. And pass ball is going to allow Riley to advance to the 3rd. And Sorensen takes strike up high. At least 2 strikes here on Sorensen. Might be a couple balls as well. Find out. She grounds one. That one to Gelb. She'll scoop it up, cross the diamond, unable to hold on to it as the first baseman. Savannah Schultz. So Riley scores. Sorensen now on first after the error from Schultz. That went up top, throw down the second. And safely in there is Sorensen. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lizzie Steebs. She led things off with a triple back here in the top of the 3rd, now at the bat for the 2nd time in this half of the inning. Sorensen over to 3rd on the pass ball. And it's 3 balls, no strikes actually to Steebs. And she turns on that one, lifted out to center field. Gelb gives chase, she gets under it, makes the grab. Coming home on the tag is Corinna Sorensen. So now nobody aboard for Mariah. She will also bat here for the 2nd time in this half of the inning. Had a triple. She went back-to-back triples with Steebs to lead things off here for the Ships in the top of the 3rd. Eight runs later, she's back at the plate. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Maria Kronick. She goes right back up the middle. That one's going to find the right center field gap around first. Big turn. She's going to go for 2, and she's going to be safe. Unable to hang on to the ball, possibly. Was Clarissa Peters out there covering second. So Kranick, real aggressive out of the box. She was thinking 2 right away. That'll bring up the catcher, Delaney Granger. 13-1 the lead here. Ships all over the Tritons of Notre Dame. That one hit right at center fielder Megan Gelb. But it is 8 runs for the Ships, and we head to the bottom of the third. And it's Manitowoc 13, Notre Dame 1. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. Back here in Green Bay, 13-1 lead for Manitowoc over the Tritons and Notre Dame. We head to the bottom of the third, and it is Savannah Schultz leading things off here for the Tritons, trailing by 12. And she swings through that one. So 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Schultz. 8-9-1 here for the Tritons. Scheduled in the bottom of the third. Schultz gets her runs on that one, down to the first baseman. Nicely job there by Conkle. So the leadoff batter and Schultz is retired by Conkle. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Pamela Lepschiller. And she grounds that one foul. And quickly ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes is Sorensen. That one hit the short. And up with it and across the diamond is Ann Sorge. So a busy night at the plate for Kaylee, but has the glove going here in the bottom of the third. 6-3 on the putout. And back to the top of the lineup for the Tritons. It'll be number 24, Clarissa Peters. And started working on some camera work. Didn't miss that play, but Peters ends the bottom of the third, and we head to the fourth. Manitowoc 13, Notre Dame 1. You're watching W7, presents by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here in Green Bay, a couple substitutions now into the circle for the Tritons. Number 28, Megan Gelb. That one popped up right in front of home plate. Not much you can do about it, other than maybe let that try to spin back foul. But regardless, it was going to be a leadoff single for Olivia Conkle. So that'll bring up more. Conkle aboard at first base. Manitowoc Lincoln ahead 13-1 here in the top of the fourth. Couple substitutions. Wasn't able to catch them there. So we will see what we can get. So throw down to second. Blue's going to say she's safe. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Moore. That one in there for a strike. Moore taking all the way. Now 3 balls, 1 strike to Moore. Safely aboard to lead things off here for the Ships was their first baseman, number 2, Olivia Conkle. She now stands at second after a stolen base. And looking to battle herself back into the count is Gelb, and ball 4. So Moore draws the walk. Conkle over to third on the pass ball, or I should say wild pitch. And that'll bring up the designated player, number 12, Kendra Weck. Way out in front is Weck. On a little changeup from Gelb. Off running it on the pitch was Moore from first. First and third, nobody out for Weck. And she's ahead of that one as well down the third base line. Just foul. So come back, do it again. No balls, 2 strikes now to Weck. That one in the dirt. Nice block there by the catcher, number 35, Maddie Hiltz. One ball, 2 strikes here to Weck. Making Gelb in the circle after Zacharias went the first 3, giving up 13 runs. On unofficially, I have 11 hits. And 4 errors for the Tritons. And the battle continues. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Conkle at third, Moore at second. Manitowoc with the 13-1 lead here in the fourth. And a little miscommunication. They bait the throw in. Gelb not expecting it. And in comes Conkle. So 14-1 now. As Conkle crosses the plate. Full count now to Kendra Weck. Yeah, we're all set, ready to go back here. That one lifted out the shorts. And settling under it was number 24, Clarissa Peters. So Weck pops out the Peters for the first out of the inning. We go back to the top of the lineup, and Kaylee Ansorge, she has batted in all 4 innings here so far tonight. 2 singles, inside the park home run, and a stolen base for her to go along with 4 RBIs. And that one right back up the middle. Gelb fields it. She comes home with it. And they're going to apply the tag. On Moore coming home. So Moore is out 1-2 on the fielder's choice. And Ansorge aboard at first on the fielder's choice as well. So a decision there by Gelb to come home keeps the perfect 9 alive for Kaylee. And it'll bring up. And Ansorge picks up her second stolen base of the night. That'll bring up the second baseman in the box right now, number 5, Jordan Riley. She is also making her 4th plate appearance here tonight. Fly it out to center in the first. Went 5-3 put out in the second. Safely aboard back in the third. That one lifted, fouled on the right field line. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jordan Riley. Chips 14, Tritons 1. That one above the head of Jordan. And that'll run the count full. This dead ball hit her in the foot. So Ansorge will have to go back to second base. Ball 4 hit by pitch. Never want to get hit by the pitch, but especially on ball 4. And that will bring in a substitution for Sorensen, number 14, Tina Knox. So Knox will bat here for Sorensen in the 4th. And she takes strike 1. So 2 outs for Gelb in the circle here. Just 1 run across in this half of the inning for the Ships. Knox hits that one right side. Going to be picked up by the second baseman. Easy underhand toss over to first base. And that will retire the side. So Knox goes 4-3 on the putout. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. Manitowoc, Lincoln 14, Notre Dame 1. You're watching W7 presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
My name is Chicky, 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 Chicky. My name is Cha Cha, Clop, Clop, Cha Cha Cha. Chicky, 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 Clop, Clop, Cha Cha Cha. Chicky, 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 Clop, Clop, Cha Cha Cha.
My name is Boom Boom, Boom Boom Boom.
My name is Chicky, my name is Cha Cha. Chicky Cha Cha,
Boom Boom,
Chicky Cha Cha,
Boom Boom,
Chicky Cha Cha,
Boom Boom.
Clop, Clop, Cha Cha Cha.
My name is Lala. La 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 la.
My name is Chicky, Chicky, Chicky. My name is Clop, Clop, Cha Cha Cha.
My name is Boom Boom Boom,
Chicky Cha Cha,
Boom Boom.
La 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 la.
Chicky Cha Cha. My name is
Yeah, back here in Green Bay, Tritons trailing the Ships 14-1. What coming to the plate here? Just taking care of some housekeeping. On the substitution side of things, all right, we got it all sorted out. Trying to get the DP and the flex in the game at the same time. Can't have that, of course. The designated player can go into the game for the flex, but that is it. And that is considered the substitution, of course. But back here, bottom of 4, leading things off for the Tritons. Number 27, Ella Gelb. Of course, stick around for after the game. We will have a interview with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Ella hits that one right side, picked up by the pitcher, underhand flip, dug out by the first baseman. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th, and now coming to the plate will be number 33, Jacqueline Zacharias. And she gets under that one, skies that one center field, and settled under it is number 21, Mariah Kranick. Long A, Kranick. So quickly, 2 outs, 2 pitches, 2 outs. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 35, Maddie Hiltz. And Hiltz spoils the perfect inning from Tina Knox. Coming into the game, she batted for Sorensen in that last half of the inning and then came in to pitch. She had 2 pitches, 2 outs to start things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Now 1 ball, 1 strike here to Hiltz. And swings through that one. Hiltz, a strikeout victim back in the 1st. Been perfect inning so far for the Ships of Manitowoc. They've been able to get the Tritons 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3. With the exception of the first, Carissa Peters, who's aboard with a single. Sacrifice from Gelb. And then an RBI from Zacharias hitting behind Peters. Ever since that first inning, as we mentioned, it's been 3 up, 3 down for the Tritons. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Maddie Hiltz, the catcher. And she takes upstairs. So Hiltz, after falling behind 0-2, she runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on the way. Knocks into the game and in the circle here for the Ships. And that is strike 3. And there goes the side. 3 up, 3 down again for the Tritons. And we head to the top of the 5th. Ships 14, Tritons 1. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
The next time you're in a food store buying cola, root beer, orange, or any flavored soda, take a good look at the price. I mean a really good look. At Jolly Good, we believe in quality, but we also believe in value. We want you to get your money's worth. That's why you'll usually find a lower price on Jolly Good soda, lower than any other canned soda. Next time, take a good look at the price. For flavor and value, Jolly Good's got it.
Back here in the fifth, Manitowoc Lincoln 14, Notre Dame 1. Gelb will stay in the circle for the Tritons. And in the box, number 17, Olivia Romero. So she bats for Lizzie Steeves here in the fifth. And Romero hit by the pitch. So Romero aboard to lead things off here in the fifth for the Ships. Ships looking to pick up their third win on the year and move to 3-0 in conference play. Their only loss this year to Oshkosh North, and picked up wins against both Sheboygan North and Sheboygan South. Of course, next weekend we'll be down at Sheboygan North. Well, it's North and South, but we'll be setting up shop at Sheboygan North on Saturday as they host their tournament. That one ripped in the right field. So, Kranick aboard. So now first and second for the catcher, Delaney Granger. Just kidding. Substitution. It's going to be Molly Bailey. So Molly Bailey will step into the box for the first time tonight. Runners first and second here in the top of the fifth. Gelb fires up high. And up high. 3 balls, no strikes now to Bailey. And Bailey takes ball 4 inside. So that will load things up here for number 2, Olivia Conkle. Couple singles today for Olivia. And she takes ball 1. So Gelb in the circle, 5 balls in a row now for Megan. And bounces that one in there, not going is Olivia Romero down at third base. Romero at third, Kranick at second, and Bailey down at first. And in the box, Olivia Conkle. And 3 balls, no strikes now to Olivia. So Megan Gelb fires a strike in there. Now she'll look to work her way back into the count. And ball 4, so that will walk and run. Bases remain loaded. But an RBI for Olivia. And pass ball there, nothing going on from Kranick down at third. Of course, stick around after the game. We have our Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game coming up. Couple kids under consideration here from the Lincoln side, of course. Karina Sorensen, 3 innings of one hit ball. Gave up a leadoff single, then retired everybody else. Kaylee Ann Sorge, 3 for 3 at the plate, couple RBIs, in the park home run. Have to stick around and see who wins it. But ball 4 there. And timeout from head coach Scott Hermes. He'll head out to the mound. Try to settle down Megan Gelb. So back-to-back walks here for the Ships in their half of the 5th. Bringing home 2 runs. Bases remain loaded. Nobody out here. And a 16-1 lead. For the designated player, Kendra Weck. She gets around on that one, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Weck. That one bounced in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike now to Weck. So the pitcher and catcher battery just picking up on this. Of course, in the circle is Megan Gill, and behind the plate is her sister Ella. So they're going to say not a hit by pitch. Regardless, a run would come home anyway. So that one lifted out to right field. Sun going to be a little bit of a factor. No. Nice job out there fighting the sun. Back to tag up was number 15, Caitlin Moore. So Moore comes home. A sacrifice RBI for Ann Sorge. That'll bring up Jordan Riley. That one jibbed out the right, center field, giving chase. Lost it in a little bit of the sun there, did center fielder. It was number 35, Madeline Hiltz. She moved out to center field after Gelb came into the circle. That one inside, fought off. Unable to get in front of it was the second baseman. Took a little bit of a funny hop once it hit the turf here. So still just one out here. Runners now at first and second. And that brings up number 17, Olivia Romero. She'll bat here for the second time this half inning. It's a foul ball, so runners back to first and second. So Romero looking to pick up her first hit of the game here. She reached on a hit by pitch last time. That one lifted left field. Going to fall in there safely around third. And comes Riley, and she will score. So Romero with the RBI single here in the fifth. And Chronic swings through that one. That one bounces the backstop. Runners will each move up 60 feet. And 3 balls, 1 strike here to the center fielder. That will load him up. And that will bring up Molly Bailey. She takes strike 1 down the middle. And Blue asked her if it hit her. She said no. He said it did. So down the first goes Bailey. So Conkle takes strike there. Bit up the ladder, but it's that time of the game where nose to toes, chalk to chalk. That one fought off up the middle. Unable to make the play as the shortstop. And that 0-2 offering spoiled there by Moore. She'll stay alive for one more. That one fouled back. And that one hit down the right field line, but foul. So the battle continues here between Moore and Gelb. Bases are loaded, just one out in the inning. Two balls, two strikes. And swing and a miss. Second out in the inning. So now 2 outs, bases loaded. That'll bring up the designated player, number 12, Kendra Weck. That one lifted out Beaton, a little Bermuda triangle there between second, center, and right field. That finds the grass. 2 runs across. Conkle over to third, a Weck. 2 RBIs. And a rope right to the shortstop. Nice grab there by Clarissa Peters. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. It is the Ships 25, Tritons 1. You're watching W7, presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin. So back here in Green Bay, bottom of the fifth, last chance for the Tritons. They're going to have to strike 16 times, or 15 times, I should say. The force of sixth. Getting things off, number 25, Ava Massey. And that one popped out of play very quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. Of course, stick around after the game. Jolly Good Soda player of the game. And that one grounded back to the pitcher. Easy 1-3 putouts. So that'll bring up number 26, Sienna Calloway. That one lifted foul. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Sienna. That one grounded back up the middle for Sienna. Off the glove and fielded by number 5, Jordan Riley. So 1-4-3 officially on the putout for Sienna. And that is 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. And the Tritons down on their final out. That one sawed off. Gelb looking to get a little revenge back here on the Ships here in the bottom half of the 5th. Tough half of the top of the 5th for her. See if she can't finish things out here with a base hit. Finish strong. She'll pop that one up, giving chase third baseman. Settle under it. Should have been Caitlin Moore, and that will do it. So your final from Green Bay, Notre Dame, the Tritons 25, Notre Dame 1. Stick around after the game. Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up. You're watching W7 presented by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
All right, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. It is none other. Let me get rid of some stuff. There we go. It is none other than number 3, leadoff batter, Kaylee Ansorge. How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, I mean, talk to me a little bit about this team this year. And I mean, you guys are really just getting going.
Yeah.
And but I mean, finally excited to be out playing a softball game.
Yeah, this one wasn't rained out, so that's good.
Yeah. Talk to me about this team a little bit. What makes this team special?
We have great team. We work together really well. We worked on team bonding and team skills throughout our entire season, which I think brings us together and lets us play better and stronger.
Yeah, for sure. And talk about a little bit about your pitcher. What's it like playing behind Karina Sorensen? I mean, she's out there with almost a one-hitter tonight going on. I mean, is it easy to be involved in the game when she's in the circle?
Karina is an amazing pitcher. I trust her with everything. I feel good to be behind her because she can throw lots of pitches and good pitches.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on behind us. I feel like we got like a carnival going on, but that's all right. It's all good. Well, this is our first time I did a basketball game with Manitowoc. Didn't do. I went up for a volleyball game, and it was still kind of when COVID was active.
Oh yeah.
And first time we did something with Manitowoc softball, ship softball. You guys got a crazy dugout. I was kind of peeking in on the camera a little bit there. But one final question for you, Kaylee. And if you look right here, there's the answer to the question right there. But then look right at the camera. And everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
Absolutely. For Kaylee, for myself, you've been watching W7. It's finally good to be back out at the Diamond. Just game number 3. Should be game number 7 or 8 on the year for us. But, hey, as the weather gets nice, we're going to keep adding games as we can. Maybe make a trip down to Manitowoc. I don't know. The wind along that lake, though, is pretty strong. But I'll be back Thursday with the game and Friday as well. So everything we do, as Kaylee said, is for the girls. You've been watching W7. All righty. We're out.
Okay.